Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to today's coffee cup reading. This coffee cup reading is for all Aquarians and it's for August 2023. I hope you will enjoy it. Let us begin by first and foremost showing you what your cup looks like. This is what it looks like, and it looks amazing actually. There is so much details. Wow. My dear viewers, for those of you who have been with me and watching, welcome. Love to see, I'm happy that I'm seeing you here again. Love to all of you. And those of you who are new, please be mindful that prior to the coffee cup, I always meditate, since you don't know it's your first time. And I write down what I get from your guardian angels, write it down on a piece of paper, and deliver this information to you right at the end of this reading. So stay tuned for that. Now let me put my glasses on and we're beginning. Oh, wow. Now the first thing. The first thing I see here is you really need to focus on balancing yourself. I feel like you're maybe you've been feeling sort of a bit confused, or a bit sort of, what's the word, chaotic, or life seems to be chaotic. Maybe you're doing too much. Consciously, you need to align your mind, your chakras, or you really need to focus your intention. You're doing well in whatever like you're doing, especially in your work. You're doing well work-wise, but you need to connect with higher wisdom. And I feel like maybe lately you might have had bits and pieces of intuition where in your daily life perhaps, or even in your work, where you are connecting and you're finding yourself uttering words that you have never uttered. You know, this gives me a feeling that some of you could be psychic, or they could be doing some sort of spiritual work. You know, it's funny. I'm seeing 3 piles. Some of you could be doing, there are 3 piles of cards, which shows, wow, this is unbelievable. It shows some of you could be doing those, I do watch those and I love them. What are they called? The 3 piles where you have to choose. Pick a card. That's it. I used to do them and then I stopped. I didn't have time for them, but I love doing them and I love watching them. Pick a card. It's like some of you are doing pick a card, and in the process of that, you're realizing that you're connecting to higher realms, and there is information that even doesn't sound normal to be delivered, but you're delivering it, and that is shocking. And that shows to me that there is a great connection taking place right now. And this connection that you are connecting with your higher self, with your guardian angels, whatever your belief is, it's giving you power to make major decisions in your life, to take steps you haven't taken before, and you're taking them. And this is unbelievable. Whether you are a spiritual, worker, or if you are doing pick a card or anything like that, any kind of work that you're doing, it shows that you are getting, like, as though there is an angelic muse behind you and giving you information that is beyond your capacity of understanding. And this is, making you really shocked. You're getting shocked. And ultimately what you will see with this intuition that's coming through now, it is going to ease difficult times. You are going to feel more at ease, and especially more peaceful. Your work is becoming more peaceful, delivering what you're delivering. So this is amazing. Where there was a point you were feeling scattered and unhappy and kind of depressed emotionally, I feel like that situation, or that feeling, those sleepless nights that you were having, or unhappiness, thinking, that is all disappearing. All that anguish and worry and self-doubt, all that is gone. You're healing. You're reaching to a level of understanding your path, having the clarity, seeing where you're heading, and that is giving you the ultimate joy of knowing and preparations. So many new ideas are coming into your head. So many. You're inspired. And I feel like sometimes a lot of ideas can cause a little bit of difficulty because you want to put them all together, but sometimes you need to be so open to all these ideas, and the people around you, who you're dealing with on a daily basis, they have to be open too, and that doesn't make it easy sometimes. I do see that you are considering taking on a commitment. So everyone, that started from here all the way. Okay, so some of you are committing for marriage. So I do see 2 rings, agreement. Some of you, agreements could be personal, but there is somebody putting their hand on their heart, which is taking an oath. I feel like you are taking an oath or committing to do something, like taking on a big responsibility, major. So much is hidden from you. So much in your path that you don't know, even though you've got a lot of clarity now, but ultimately, a bit later on, it shows that there are things that are still hidden, which you will reveal. It's as though, it looks like to me like a magnifying glass, sort of needing more, even though you got the clarity to go ahead and make this commitment and everything, but you still need to do some research. And I know it's not easy, but it's very important. There's very important details that need researching. Documents examined, or fine print, or things that are being said to be examined. You've got to be a detective. There are things that are larger than life that you need to examine, that you need to get to the bottom of, especially concerning one person. And this person could be someone, like a fiance, boyfriend, spouse, lover. It's a masculine energy. It could be even somebody you're working for or with. This person, you really need to understand them and their agenda. You really need to get to the depth of everything and see what is missing and what is hidden, and whether you can handle that which is hidden or not. It is part of your journey, whether we like it all or not. It's part of your journey, and you need to go through this. Ultimately, you are very determined to succeed, and ultimately there is a great success for you. It's a big battle. And it's part of your karmic lessons here to learn and explore and move forward with. Focus on this very much, because you are ultimately getting your victory. Without a doubt, there is a victory. There is, but you have to, what's the word? You have to guard against arrogance, your reputation, so that you can establish your reputation, or maybe so that you can earn respect from this situation. You just got to pay big attention. But ultimately, there is a victory and there is justice for you, which is great news. I see you taking on responsibility for your own actions, doing everything right. I'm seeing you, where you were decisive and unsure, you're moving forward from that, and you're making decisions, you're setting deals, contracts, agreements, you're doing it all. And everything is going to resolve in your favor at the end of the day. So you have nothing to worry about. There's a path that is destined to give you all that you need. There is something, however, that could be a little bit misleading. And talking about misleading, there could be some sort of structure needed, some sort of discipline that you need to put into your life, that you need to impose into your life. Because I see sometimes you don't see things clearly. Your judgment is clouded, especially when it comes to misinterpreting realities, or risky situations. There could be some sort of temptation. Risky ventures or risky relationships, you've got to be very careful. Yes, you have a lot of options, and that is another problem. Because you have so much options, sometimes you do get confused. But what is going to help you if you keep your mind open and keep your heart open, keep your eyes open, because they're the gateway to the soul. Your soul will give you signs which is right, so that you can decipher and work out you know, especially when you are meeting people. Oh, sorry. When you are meeting people that can be deceiving, or they can be, they embellish a lot, and you get attracted to them. You just got to be very careful. Something unexplainable is going to be there, like unexplainable. That means, something spiritual, like signs and, ways that you are going to be, your guardian angels wanting to let you know, that they will let you know. There's a mystic, sort of like an incredible angelic healer around you. And it's giving you, like, it's sort of like transforming its energy, believe it or not, into you, to give you that power of knowing. You are going to feel that you are very powerful in knowing and seeing signs and things about where you're at. A little bit of patience is needed. Just don't rush into things, and you will see that everything will be okay. In regard to movement, I'm seeing some of you are thinking of moving. You have the strength, the power now to take on a new action, and you're embarking on a new adventure, perhaps starting something new of your own, or moving to a better place. I feel like relocation is here. It looks like there's a bridge and you're moving to another place, perhaps, or planning, deciding about doing something in another place, another land, another state, another country. There's a new project where between you and this project there's distance, so there is a chance of traveling or relocating, but certainly it is to do with one person. I think you might be falling for someone, or moving towards a relationship, a committed relationship with someone. And some of you are just starting something incredibly new and spectacular, and there may be a need to move because of this new project or new person. This new beginning is going to bring you abundance of happiness and power. It's amazing. It's giving you happiness and power. It's giving you power, freedom, power to do what you want the way you want it. It's, you're going to go through a time of fertility and a lot of happiness and wonderful life, family life also. Family life, beautiful family life. Some of you are going to be feeling abundantly wealthy here also. There's some sort of wealth coming in, money, material possessions maybe. Anyway, overall, it's great time for success. There's a lot of success, and there's material wealth, money or possessions. So it could be either money that's coming in wealth, or could be land, homes, some sort of possessions, businesses, there's something like that. But certainly this project, this new beginning, it's bringing you a lot of progress. Trust in your intuition, because it's going to guide you to levels beyond your imagination. And I see a lot of support, family supporting you, or could be friends, people supporting you. And there's so much here. I see so much. I see a beautiful wow, it looks like a koi. It's exactly what a koi looks like. A koi fish, which is all about abundance and wealth. And in the midst of this koi, this is the koi, the head and the tail. In the midst of it, there is someone there. You're not going to be alone. You are going to be with someone. And I feel like you're joining and you're healing together, and you're doing so much together. And there is so much wealth. And there is money coming out of nowhere. There it is. Unexpected money coming in the formation of this koi fish, which is incredible. A large sum of money. It could lead to some sort of, what's the word? Foolishness, some sort of controlling others or controlling situations. But the money is coming regardless. There is a contract being signed. There's an agreement. There's something big amounts of money are coming. The koi is separate. This is something separate. So I feel like there could be part of this. The koi stands for wealth anyhow. And there's a person in the midst of it. This tells me sometimes when there's a person in the midst of it, means it's destined for you no matter what. But there might be other people that have intentions, to have a little bit of it. Yeah, it could be inheritance. This money out of nowhere could be inheritance coming in, and other people wanting, parts of it. That it's possible, especially if the money is coming in a lump sum, or if it's coming in land, or property or business. It could be that, because yeah, very interesting. But without a doubt, there is, you want to do your own thing, and without anyone sort of like controlling you. You want to start your own thing. You want to live the way you want to live. You want to do with the money what you want to do. And I guess, what can I say? It's like as though there is someone trying to control what you do with your money and with your share, and that's what you sort of like. You want to have your freedom to do what you want, and I do see a lot of passion and a lot of pleasure in the midst of all this. So you are ultimately, that shows you are going to do what you want. Nobody can stop you. Ultimately, you're going to do exactly what you want. You want to express yourself the way you want to. You want to express your love the way you want, without anyone telling you what to do. I feel like you are going to express and receive love. You're in the midst of doing that now. I feel like there is a very strong sensual energy between you and someone. Yeah, it is. It's quite sensual. And I feel like physical attraction is playing a big role in the way, it's elevating your unconditional loving towards each other. This is something magnificent. I feel like there is someone really, and it's amazing. This person looks like that they could be a little bit far. There could be a little bit of distance between you and this person. But every time you're together, the expression of love, it's just growing and growing and growing. I feel like there's a lot of healing. You heal when you talk to each other, when you're near each other. And you know what? For some of you, it looks like there is a little bit of endurance, because there's a distance between you and this person. And perhaps that's why you were thinking of relocating when I saw that previously. Yes, I do believe that the situation is improving and getting better by better. But I'm seeing the year of the dragon, and I'm seeing Chinese year of the horse first. Okay, that's number one. Chinese year of the horse here, big time. I'm seeing the Chinese year of the cat, the rabbit, and the tiger. Okay, put that aside. Then I'm seeing that and next year, the year of the dragon, 24, is going to be a year where you are getting closer in the vicinity of each other, which is wonderful. This person has a lot of earth energy in them, possibly have earth energy. I do see a double earth energy, which is amazing, because I'm seeing double Taurus here. There's the bull, there's the body of the bull, the head and the body. And also I'm seeing, so there's two bulls, and there is one Virgo, one Capricorn. Okay, so for some of you, the majority will be more Taurus in them, and for the others, it could be Capricorn or Virgo, but the majority is more Taurus. Another important factor here, this person has a lot, I'm seeing Scorpions here, 1, 2, 3, a lot of Scorpio water energy, a lot of Scorpio, and Pisces, Cancer, of course. There's Pisces and Cancer in the water energy, but I'm seeing triple Scorpio. So triple Scorpio, very important to see that. And, 2 sets of fish, so 2 Pisces and just 1 Cancer. So the Cancer is not much in this person. The majority of Aquarians are going to be dealing more with Scorpio in this person. Like the bull, the Taurus was double, the Scorpio is 3 times. And then there's 2 sets of fish. Another one that's triple is the Archer, 1, 2, 3. Wow. Sagittarius, triple Sagittarius. Wow. Triple Sagittarius, and that's fire energy here. They have a lot of fire in them, which makes them very passionate. And they've got, some of them have Aries, 2 Aries and 1 Leo. 2 Leos. There's 2 lines there, yeah. So it shows this person is very nurturing, very giving, very loving. And that's one thing about them you will love. They're very nurturing. So you'll feel cared for, loved, and really, spectacular. And it's amazing, this person could have Aquarius in them also, because I'm seeing Aquarius here, which is yourself, my dear Aquarius, but they could be Aquarius born under the sun sign of Aquarius. 3 Aquarius, 2 Libra, and 2 Gemini. Some of them will have air energy without a doubt, but some will have Aquarius, some Gemini, some Libra. Either way, air energy is about the truth. They're honest, direct, to the point, romantic, and very poetic. Romance and poetic, and of course witty and intelligent. The Gemini. Now, of course, everything, the Aquarius, the Libra, they have their intelligence, their logic, and everything, and you love that about them because you're like that yourself. You're honest to the point, and you love logic. So things that make you convinced. Otherwise, you don't budge unless you're convinced about something. Incredible here. What I'm seeing is 1, 2, 3, 4 Chinese year of the, oh my God, the dragon. I was talking about the dragon before. Now the dragon again. The next year is the year of the dragon, 2024. It's going to impact your life on a high scale. Now, some of you are dragons yourself, or you could be dealing with someone born the Chinese year of the dragon. But the next year is going to impact your life in a big way. Chinese year also of the tiger, 1, 2, 3, 4 tiger, which is yourself, or the person you are falling for or dealing with. The tiger here, very, very strong. Wow. So that is amazing. Another one that's pretty strong, very strong again, 1, 2, 3, 4, rat. Chinese year of the rat. Those of you who are born in the Chinese year of the rat could be uniting with someone by next year. I feel like next year many of you are uniting with someone and sort of like, agreements, marriage, live-in, or even starting business together, partnership, like something big is taking on. And it's initiated this year, but it's getting connected, or rather completed by next year. There is a bit of a distance in this, or making decisions about movement. Okay, the rat, big time. Then we got the cat, rabbit. Wow, which is this year. Yes, it started this year. And those of you who are born the Chinese year of the rabbit or cat, this applies to you also. It could be the person or could be yourself, but also this matter, this connection, this union that I'm talking about has started this year. And it's going to complete and come into fruition or completion, a circle, by 2024. That explained the dragon. But also it could be yourself, you could be the Chinese year of the dragon, or the person that you're dealing with. We've also got here Chinese year of the snake here. 1, 2, 3 snakes, Chinese year of the snake. And also there is, I'll just move this a little bit here. Is that a dog? Yes, Chinese year of the dog. Very strong here. Chinese year of the dog also. I do feel like things are going to get better and more improved for you as you move forward. But you know what? There is someone wanting to hang on to you. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to let go of you at any cost. I feel like your sensuality between each other, it's just explosive. And because of your sensuality, because of your connection, it's just going to be impossible to let go of this person. You just want to hang on to them. Bull, Taurus, they're very strong also. It could be Chinese year of the ox also for some of you. Chinese year of the buffalo, ox or buffalo. Okay, my dear viewers. Very interesting. I can't wait to hear your comment. Now, let me pass on to you the messages here. I'll just see how we're doing for time. Yeah. Okay. So it shows money. In regard to money, money is coming to you big time. Money. But there's a fair outcome in regard to this. So if there's a lawsuit or some sort of a division of money or anything like that, money is coming and there's a fair outcome in that regard. It says I am. So you got to be careful of ego issues. Ego issues when it's I am, ego. Or it could be an awakening. Sometimes when people go through awakening, they get to distinguish between who they are, the mind, and the I am, the fact that you are the soul, the difference. Okay, so awakening for some of you. Lost love could be coming back. Something to do with fire energy. They could have been fire. They could have had fire energy within them, perhaps like Aries. I'm getting Aries out of nowhere. It wasn't given to me, but fire energy. Lost love, fire energy. They could have been either Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Or they could have had fire within them. Something very soon, within 3, but I don't know what, 3 days, 3 weeks. A decision is calling for you to make. You will know what to do. There is something long term. Here we go, long term. A decision about long term. So it's very interesting. Many of you are budgeting for this situation. Compassion is needed. You have to be very compassionate when dealing with someone. There is possibly a loss, so you've got to be very compassionate when they go through loss. That's what probably this is what it's saying. Maybe there was a loss because of lockdown. Lockdown is mentioned. Loss because of lockdown, perhaps. So you need you need to be compassionate when you are dealing with someone that is doing they're having a budget problem. There could be a budget problem when you are planning your long-term marriage or living together, or a budget for starting a business together, something like that. Money was lost, or they might have gone through a loss during the lockdown period. So you need to be compassionate about that. Okay, Chinese Year of the Pig. You need to be careful. You could be connected to the pig, but there might be something wrong. There could be something wrong here, I see. And it's got number two. Number two, something is wrong. It could be something wrong with someone born in the Chinese Year of the Pig, or Chinese Year of the Ox or Buffalo, or born in February. Number two, it says something is wrong, and number two was given to me. Direction, about direction. Okay, something about April. April is going to be clarifying situations for you, or somebody born in April. Okay, and then we've got a mask. Mask, something is hidden from you. Something is hidden, and this hidden matter could be connected to the Chinese Year of the Rabbit or Cat. It could be somebody born in May, which could be Taurus or Gemini. Something could be hidden, or something isn't being revealed to you, which you will probably get to the bottom of later on. Self-love and self-choice is important, especially if you are having issues with truth being revealed. Prepare. There is marriage. Prepare for your marriage. Oh my God. That's what I was saying. All that's taking place from this year all the way to next year. Prepare for marriage. Either it's going to be your marriage, because I see you involved in marriage. For those of you who have passed the years of marriage and you're already married, it's preparing for somebody's marriage that's going to be very strong connected. You are very strong connected. Could be a family member, or someone that you care about very much. But there is preparations for marriage. You're involved in this marriage. Okay, now let's do the names, initials of people, or yourself, or others, or letters I was given. I was given twice the letter G for Georgia, Greece, gallons. I was given also twice. What is that? X. I was given X twice. X for X-rays. Twice X, and G twice. Then I was given once Canada. C for ceiling, Canada. Charlie. I was given, is that an A or a U? It's a U, umbrella, for umbrella, U. N for November, Norway. O for Olympics, olive. Y for yellow, Yellowstone. A for Alaska, apple. Now, numbers, I was given number 2 twice, or 3 times actually. Yeah, twice. Number 2 is about the Chinese Year of the Ox or Buffalo, or somebody born in February, which is yourself, or could be someone Pisces within them. It is connected to a lot of things taking place in relationships, and it's starting from the time you see this cup all the way up to 2 months. So many matters are going to be coming to light and giving you the clarity and understanding. Hidden matters even are coming to light in regard to relationships, and I mean all kinds of relationships, whether it's love, romance, business, partnerships, work related, friends. A lot of things are happening, and something that's not right, it's going to be revealed also. Something that isn't right. Okay, and that could be revealed up to 2 months from now. Okay, so that was number 2. Then we got number 9, Chinese Year of the Monkey, connected to somebody born in September, which is either Libra or Virgo. 9 is one challenge that you have to overcome, and after that there's a lot of abundance of happiness. It is taking place from the time you see this cup up to September. Some challenge is going to be resolved. And then I've got number 8. Those of you dealing with people born in the Chinese Year of the Goat. And it is also to do with somebody born in August, which is either Virgo or Leo. I had 2 lions there, and there was a Virgo there too. Something about transcending where they are, leveling up to a better position or a better place. And I feel like this is taking place from the time you see this all the way up to 8 weeks from now, which is again October, up to October. They want to level up, or they are going to level up, or they want to transcend from where they are. And I also feel like with this 8, it shows even you elevating in your job, getting more higher wages, higher level. And I also feel like with the 8, it is connected to someone being perhaps, supportive, like a Leo or a Virgo. Or it could be someone close to you, like a family member. That could be elevated, and you're very happy with that. So that is the end of your reading, my dear Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if it resonates with you, and I'd love to hear your comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new and you haven't. It supports the channel and me big time. And don't forget to click on the bell so that you're notified the different kinds of readings I do for you. I wish you abundance of joy. I really loved your cup. It was just magnificent. So much going on here, so much, especially the part where your life is changing and transcending and reaching to levels beyond your expectations. That is truly amazing. And the fact that you're moving to a better place and getting married or connecting on a long term, just incredible, absolutely incredible. Yeah, I wish you abundance of blessings and a lot of joy and happiness and blessings. Namaste.